welcome to my channel. Welcome if you're returning, and welcome if you're new. My name is Blue. This reading is about to be for Ari and Jayda Reading. So we're about to look into this friendship, if you can even call it that, and kind of just see what's going on. This reading was requested by somebody on Twitter, but I really am glad that somebody said this, because I was reading for this situation when I was watching that ATL show, whatever it was called, and I wanted to know my damn self because the energy was very weird. So I'm not going to put no names on it just yet. We're just going to get the overall energy and kind of see what the hell do Ari and Jayda be thinking about each other, or what do they feel like this connection is anyway. So let's just go ahead and see the overall energy over the connection in general. Not bully popping out, child, but it's got too many cards behind us, so let's just keep going. Could we get 3 cards for this, please, and thank you? We have real estate, blinds, and memory. Do you remember the time when we fell in love? So real estate reads wealth, investment, mega project. Okay, so I feel like, boom, straight from the beginning, this has to do with money. Okay, it has to do with building, investing, clout. Okay, just trying to get together to, like, for a bigger purpose, to get that money, to get that bag, right? But with blind in the middle, I kind of feel like these two, they don't really know each other at the core, or they're not really necessarily like close. There was no connection before like the whole investment came, right? So it's not like they was cool or got to know each other before they collab. It was more so they got to know each other while they collab. And with memory here, we have remembrance, commemoration, and reunion. So I feel like these two have like a lot of good memories together, probably like a lot of mutual friends in common, you know, a lot of like wild nights, early mornings, that type of vibe. But blind in the middle of this spread is kind of funny, because I just feel like, I don't know, somebody is like, the rose colored glasses is coming off, or like, yeah, we have fright as the overall energy. So you know what, these two have an interesting energy together, because I kind of feel like in a way they intimidate each other. Now, I'm not trying to say, because listen, y'all, some of y'all, and what reading was that? The DDG reading? It was just like, okay, everybody has their opinions, but I could definitely see them both being intimidated by each other for different reasons. But we'll get into that when we get specific. But let me just get 2 cards from this deck to kind of see what's the energy between them. But for fright, we have depression, phobia, and paranoid. So, oh, I'm hearing that Kanye West song, Why Are You So Paranoid? Baby, don't worry about it. Baby, don't even think about it. You worry about the wrong thing. So somebody is very like sensitive. I feel like they get in their head a lot. They're very emotional, maybe like reactive. So the first card that came out was this one. You don't think of me. So somebody already, I feel like, you know what the issue is here too with like fright and you don't think of me. Different love languages off the bat. Then we have someone is unhappy, and we also have pride keeps us apart. So you know what? This kind of feels like the two of them have different love language, different ways of communication, and ultimately they don't really be happy or fulfilled after they see each other. Maybe this is just like a very like, you know how you got that work friend where it's just like y'all talk and stuff like that, but outside of work it's really nothing to talk about. Two totally different people, and instead of kind of working through it and communicating, they kind of just like see you when I see you, da 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 da. I feel like these two people, they see friendships completely differently. So let me just leave this stuff at the top of the board, and then I'm gonna get a spread for each person. So you don't think of me, someone is unhappy. Let's go in with this tarot, and we're gonna start with Ari girl. So how does Ari feel about Jayda Reading? I don't know if I should use the housewife tarot. I can't see, I'm blind. I feel like one person, they just don't see the other person fully. You know, it's kind of almost like, yeah, you're here, but I don't really know what it is that you need. I don't really understand. So we got the Death card in reverse. Death card in reverse, immediately, I kind of feel like, I don't know, Jayda might rub Ari the wrong way, or it's kind of just like one of them things with the Death card in reverse where Ari is not willing to accommodate whatever the hell Jayda is saying that is the issue. And Ari just is who she is. She's not willing to change. She's not one of those people that's going to get around other people and they feel uncomfortable, so she's going to change. She is who she is. Death card in reverse, and that's on period. And I do think that she's a Scorpio rising, if I'm not mistaken. I was following Ari Jayda on Twitter Very great astrologer, by the way, before, yeah, we're not even going to get into that, but she was a really great astrologer, still is, very intelligent person, and she was talking about Ari's chart, and yeah, I think she said she's a Scorpio rising with Pluto in the first house, so it's easy for people to kind of like find her intimidating or misconstrue what it is that she's saying, or just to be triggered and mad for no reason. So with the Two of Wands in reverse and the Seven of Swords, Ari feels like there is nothing to talk about. There is nothing here with Jada. Like, I just feel like outside of business and making money together, and especially in their hot girl era when they was the it girls, like, just period, Ari, Dream Girl, and Jada, like, that was their run. And now it's just kind of like, I don't know where we go from here, especially with the Seven of Swords. This could just kind of feel like a relationship that she has to walk on eggshells, or she's not sure would be making her upset. Five of Cups. Yeah, it's just like, I feel like Ari's in an energy where she's not trying to spend time figuring out shit. It's just kind of like, listen, unless you gonna open your mouth and tell me what is the issue, or tell me what we doing, or tell me what's wrong, I don't have nothing to say. So we have the Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups, and the Nine of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I feel like she's just kind of releasing this burden, or releasing this worry, or releasing this concern, and she's moving on. I feel like she doesn't really pay Jada too much mind, and she's also not interested in trying to figure it out too. It's just like, yeah, closed mouths don't get fed. Page of Cups in reverse. She could feel as though Jada is emotionally immature or just fucking childish. I'm hearing that. It's just kind of like, you know, you're childish. I don't really know what the issue is. What's the Two of Wands in reverse? I feel like this is why pride keeps us apart is here too, because instead of kind of like asking like, hey girl, what's up, like, you good, it's just kind of like, fuck that bitch. So we have the Fool card in reverse and the Hanged One. Yeah, so if there is an issue, yeah, Ari is not putting in too much energy to try and figure it out. Fool card in reverse and the Hanged One. Pick a side and stay there. That's how Ari is. She's just like, pick a side and stay there. Like, if you're not going to say nothing, then just go ahead, and I'm not even going to bother you. Okay, so let's tap into Jada's energy. We do have Bully here. I don't know why that card just kind of flashed into my mind. Okay, so Vivi, are you okay? My cat is in heat. Oh my god. All right, so let's kind of see what Jada's energy is towards Ari. Whoo, child. I just feel like I got so like flustered and overwhelmed tapping into Jada's energy. So we have the Nine of Cups. Oh. You know, I kind of feel like in a way Jada is I feel like she is the type of person where she feels like she can do bad all by herself. With the Nine of Cups, it's just kind of like self-preservation and energy of like, she's going to kind of do what makes her happy. Or maybe this is how she feels about Ari. Like, you know, she's going to do what makes her happy. Maybe she could feel like as if she is selfish with the Nine of Cups. Like, I'm hearing attention hog or something like that. It kind of feels like Jada might see Ari as somebody that just does a lot, right? Two of Cups in reverse in the middle of the spread. She is not open to talking to Ari, collabing with Ari. I feel like right now in current energy, she's completely over Ari. I feel like she's just fed up. She definitely feels as if she is selfish. We have the Nine of Swords. And I also feel like she has a bone to pick with Ari about something. The Star card is coming out in reverse. So yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like, you know, they collabed together and they had a good time. But then like when things got personal and they really got to know each other, it was just kind of like, ooh, bitch, this is not who I kind of thought you was. And there's just a fear here of like, what is the fear? What's the Nine of Swords? Ten of Swords in reverse. That the same thing is going to keep on happening. The same conversations. Now, again, I don't know if she ever, I know in ATL, she kind of confronted Ari to tell her like, about how she felt, but I just feel like she's in an energy now where I'm not going to keep on doing this. Yeah, King of Cups in reverse. She feels as though Ari is just like time and time again, she's going to keep on doing the same shit. I just feel like these two are like not compatible, and they didn't really ever form a friendship or a solid foundation for a friendship. It just was kind of like a collaboration, and then yeah, and that could be another thing too that kind of plays into it. It's just like, you know, the collaborations, it wasn't just them two, it was other people. This does make it harder to kind of communicate because, listen, if someone doesn't receive what you're saying the right way, the whole group is about to fall apart. So let's just see what advice I suppose is kind of coming out for these two. Like, what would they have to do to mend this friendship or this connection? And I'm gonna see if they will ever work together again, or if we'll ever kind of see them, you know, making up or something like that. So what advice would be needed to make this work? So we have the sun card in reverse. Stop projecting. That is exactly what I'm hearing. Stop projecting. Because you know the sun projects a lot of light, right? But it's in reverse now. So it's just kind of like somebody needs to stop being insensitive, and someone also needs to stop taking things personally. Let's just say that. But this is why I kind of felt like this is kind of the energy on both sides. Like neither one of them are completely innocent. We have the King of Swords here. Someone needs to be a little bit more logical, more rational. They need to tap into their highest form of logic, okay? Because I feel like somebody here is operating from a place of ego, or just from a place of like doing what they know. Can y'all see? Doing what they know or what they're used to, and this is not good for the connection. Like somebody's gonna have to be a little bit more flexible and mindful about how they're coming off. Five of Swords in reverse. I also feel like these two need to do better with communication and forgiveness. Forgiveness is a major blockage here with the Five of Swords in reverse. It just kind of feels like it's up and it's stuck, and you know there's no one here in this energy is like mature enough to kind of be like, you know, talk to me, how are we feeling? And you know, not like making it a blame game situation. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse, but I overall just feel like there is a mutual disinterest in hanging out with each other. Really, what is the mutual disinterest? The Page of Swords in reverse. They both feel like they just be lying. They both feel like they just be doing too much. Ari feels like Jada does too much. Jada feels like Ari does too much. They both feel like they be lying on each other, or that someone is just not straightforward. They're not honest. They're not real. Period. That's what it is. And let's see what is exactly being projected with the Sun card. I can't see. I'm blind. Six of Wands in reverse. Child. I feel like with the Six of Wands in reverse, somebody, when they get around each other, this could be both of them, but either when Ari gets around Jada or Jada gets around Ari, it's a little competitive, okay? Six of Wands in reverse and the Strength card in reverse to me speaks of like competition, okay? Unhealthy competition. Maybe someone's a show-off or a know-it-all, or they just, I don't know, they kind of like make their image, their personality, I suppose. We got the Six of Wands in reverse and the Six of Cups in reverse. Someone is just not forgiving. I feel like this could be an energy too, where once somebody feels slighted, or once they feel like some shit is funny, they're done. Like they don't, with the Knight of Cups in reverse as overall energy, it just be like, and that's how I am. I'm not gonna lie, I don't play those type of games. Like once I feel like it's some weird shit going on, you won't hear from me no more, and I'm not really gonna try and figure out or get to the bottom of it. Especially when there's not a foundation or a connection. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're friends with somebody that's your family, then yeah, I do feel like you owe them communication. But when they're an associate or an acquaintance or a coworker, it's not going to make me never mind. It's not going to change how my money is coming in. It's not going to change how I'm getting fed, or especially if we're not fucking, like, really, what is the conversation? So we have the High Priestess in reverse. I just feel like it's the way that somebody goes about something. It's the way that they give the energy. It's the way they receive the energy. It's just off, period. I feel like these two are just unaligned. That's exactly what the core issue is. Okay. 1333. Let's talk about it. Okay, so let's see if there's ever a chance for reconciliation with these two. I'm feeling called to use this deck one more time for this question, and then I'll go on with tarot. Will there ever be a reconciliation with these two? You know, they got mutual friends and kids and stuff like that, so let's see. I never asked this question before. Will there be a reconciliation? Unlocked potentials. I am their lights. Oh, child. Oh, God. The ego here is crazy. The ego here is crazy. Unlock potential and I am their light. I just feel like somebody in this energy is kind of like, they'll be back. They need me. I taught them how to do this. I put them on. Now, listen, I'm not trying to say that that's Jada or Ari. I'm not. But, hey, speculate how you want to speculate. But somebody here got an ego on them. I'll say that. It could be both of them, really. Now, I know Jada is a Libra sun, Cancer moon. Ari is a Cancer sun, Capricorn moon. And you know what's interesting about that? Wow, I didn't even realize this until just now. They have polar opposite moon signs. Like Cancer and Capricorn are opposite. So I feel like in their moon sign, talking about emotions and like love and affection and stuff like that, I don't even think that they see eye to eye. Their principles is not the same. So we have the Death card in reverse. You know, I don't really see these two ever really getting together like how they were. It could be on behalf of mutual friends if they do get together. We got the Empress, but I feel like somebody would have to really kind of step into their feminine energy, like high divine. Really both of them would have to, because it can't be a one-way street, right? I feel like both of them would kind of have to embody more of this Empress energy when it comes to dealing with other women, and be more confident, be more secure, be more communicative, be more solid, and just feeling like, hey, I'm gonna say what the hell I gotta say, you know, especially if you want somebody to mean something to you, right? But I just feel like right now with the Death card, if it is a collaboration, it's not going to be anytime soon. We got the Page of Pentacles too. I feel like somebody is just more so focused on their money, or they just got to grow up. I'm not even going to hold you. If they did ever collaborate again before this transformation took place, it's going to be the same result. Because somebody here too, they can hold a grudge, child. We got the Five of Cups. They are not checking for each other. These two is not checking for each other. And I feel like there's still just so much under the carpet. Like, these two would need a therapy session just to be friends. But let me see what's the Death card. I feel like also, too, somebody is not over something yet. Now, the Empress here is Jada's energy. Death card in reverse is, well, no, because she has a Scorpio Mars. Jada has a Scorpio Mars. But Libra here, Empress, that's Jada's energy. Let me tap into Jada's energy. I feel like she's the main one with this Five of Cups saying like, yeah, no. Three of Swords, she's still hurt about something real bad, y'all. And this might not even be something that was featured on the show. This could be something a little bit more personal, you know. I feel like she actually is really hurting about something. We got the Three of Swords and the King of Swords. This could have to do with the masculine energy. I don't know. Now, I did know on the show that they featured a segment where Jada was expressing she was upset because Ari said something about her baby father. Now, we all know Jada don't play about little baby. So, I don't know if she's still mad about that. But, yeah, that girl, Eight of Wands in reverse, she don't want to talk to her. I also feel like she kind of wants her to be a little bit more mentally mature. It's just like, yeah, I'm going to wait for her to grow up. And I also feel like, too, Jada is just healing. She's healing. Like, she's on her healing journey right now. I feel like she's being very logical about what she invests in and, like, who she communicates with, how she communicates. I feel like she's just sticking to herself with the Page of Pentacles. And she's focused on her money. Seven of Swords, Hangman. I also feel like someone here too is just like, I'm not collaborating with them because making money with them comes with too much bullshit, and it don't even be enough money in the first place. So like, you know how they used to do like the little clothing advertisements together? I feel like somebody now is just kind of over it. Like, that's chump change. We used to do advertising for like, you know, little boutiques like years ago. Now I'm doing something different. Like, I'm trying to move on for this. Yeah, Seven of Swords and the Hangman. I don't even feel like somebody's really interested in the collaboration anymore anyway. Ooh, child. Okay, let's just get any other general messages. Let me just clear the entire board. We're about to go into 20 minutes, but... real quick. I don't like making these too long. Let's just see. Let's use the Moonology cards. Any general messages for these two birds of a feather flock together? As much as these two are incompatible, they got a lot to learn from each other. I will say that. It's giving frenemy though. It's giving frenemy real bad. All right, so any general messages popping up for these two? Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. You know, with the blue moon too, especially blue correlating the throat chakra, and just like blue, the color actually being like calmness and just peace of mind. I just feel like somebody right now needs to spend more time kind of like growing and maturing that area of their life, point blank period. A personal issue reaches resolution is in reverse. New moon in Cancer. And I feel like this could be Jada's... No, I can't even say that because they have a lot of the same placements. Like, again, Ari is a Cancer sun, Jada is a Cancer moon. So I just feel like right now they're not really open or willing to like fixing this resolution or this issue. And I don't know, communication is key. Yeah, new moon in Gemini. There's not even any future predictions or like any general predictions or any general energy coming up. This connection is dead. I feel like even their friends know, like, yeah, they don't really bang with each other like that. Have faith in your dreams in reverse. Waxing crescent moon. All right, so I hope that y'all enjoyed this video, y'all. I just had like 3 things run through my mind and none of them was appropriate to say on camera about this situation. But I love you guys. Let me know in the comments below who you want me to read for. I want to kind of diversify my celebrity readings too to get some different ethnicities and stuff. But I got to stay more present and current in the tabloids. But I love you guys. Bye.